Welcome to my channel. HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I tell you about the United States of America $1 which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. The year is 1878, a time when the United States was still a nation in transition, emerging from the tumult of the Civil War and moving toward industrialization, yet firmly rooted in its traditions. It was in this year, amidst this transformative era, that one of the most iconic coins in American history was minted, the 1878 silver dollar. This coin, which would go on to become a centerpiece of numismatic fascination, carries with it not just the weight of precious metal but also a rich narrative that intertwines with the cultural and economic history of the nation. To understand the importance of the 1878 silver dollar, we must first look at the larger context in which it was created. By the late 19th century, the United States was firmly on the path to becoming a global economic powerhouse, but it still struggled with issues that would resonate throughout its history: monetary policy, the role of precious metals, and the continuing debate between inflation and deflation. The silver dollar, in particular, had been a subject of heated debate, with many voices in the government pushing for either a greater supply of silver or a return to the gold standard, arguing over the merits of inflationary versus deflationary monetary systems. The 1878 silver dollar was part of this economic discourse. It was minted under the Bland-Allison Act, which required the U.S. government to purchase large quantities of silver and mint it into coins. This was a significant decision, marking the government's commitment to supporting the silver mining industry and stabilizing the economy through an increased money supply. The demand for more silver coins was not just a response to these economic pressures but also to a growing belief that silver should hold a more prominent place in the nation's currency. The Coinage Act of 1873 had, prior to this, effectively demonetized silver, and many saw the Bland-Allison Act as a corrective measure to re-establish silver's role in U.S. currency. The design of the 1878 silver dollar is, in itself, a reflection of the national mood at the time: bold, ambitious, and deeply patriotic. The coin features the image of liberty, but unlike earlier depictions, she is now presented in a more modern, youthful form. The design is the work of George T. Morgan, a British engraver who had come to the U.S. in 1876. Morgan, having studied under the renowned engraver William Wyon, was tasked with creating a design that would symbolize both the ideals of the American Republic and the nation's progress. His rendition of Liberty became one of the most iconic images in American numismatic history, her flowing hair adorned with a coronet bearing the word Liberty. The hair itself was designed to evoke both strength and freedom, with an expression that exuded resolve, embodying the country's resilience after its civil strife. On the reverse side of the coin, Morgan depicted an eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, a symbol of America's strength and commitment to peace. Around the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, with the words, E pluribus unum, boldly proclaiming the unity of the states. The coin's design is simple yet deeply symbolic, conveying a sense of national pride and forward momentum. When the 1878 silver dollar was first minted, it wasn't immediately accepted by all. In fact, many at the time were initially skeptical of the coin's design and the legislative actions that brought it into being. As much as the public may have been interested in silver, they were not necessarily enamored with the new coin. The initial strike of this coin, known as the 1878 Philadelphia strike, is noteworthy for its unique characteristics, namely, the style and placement of Liberty's hair, and the presence of a few distinctive design features that were not carried over into subsequent mintings. The production of the 1878 silver dollar was not confined to one mint. Coins were struck at multiple mints, including Philadelphia, Carson City, San Francisco, and New Orleans. Each mint produced its own variations of the coin, with some differences in details such as the size and position of the stars, the mintmark placement, and subtle differences in the appearance of Liberty's hair. Of particular interest to collectors today are the Carson City issues, which are much rarer and significantly more valuable. This rarity adds another layer of allure to the coin, as those with this CC mintmark have become highly sought after by numismatists and collectors alike. but it was the coin's circulation history that would truly shape its legacy. For years, the 1878 silver dollar was used in day-to-day transactions, circulating quietly alongside other coins. The presence of silver dollars in commerce waned with the passage of time, especially as the U.S. economy moved toward a gold-backed standard in the later 19th and early 20th centuries. However, in the decades that followed, a certain group of individuals began to notice the beauty and rarity of these coins, most notably collectors, who saw the 1878 silver dollar as a key piece in the puzzle of U.S. coinage. Interest in the 1878 silver dollar grew as collectors sought to understand more about its origins and its place in the broader history of U.S. currency. Over time, the coin became a coveted item for numismatists and enthusiasts, its unique design and place in history fueling its desirability. What had once been a common coin in circulation was now a symbol of the country's growing sophistication in coin design and minting technology. As the years passed, the 1878 silver dollar began to appreciate in value, but it was still relatively accessible to most collectors. Fast forward to today, and the 1878 silver dollar, particularly those in excellent condition or with rare mint marks, has become an incredibly valuable item. Coins like the 1878 cc, Carson City, dollar, in uncirculated condition, have reached astronomical prices at auction. As the world of numismatics has evolved, the demand for these coins has only increased, with some of the rarest examples commanding prices that far exceed what anyone in the late 19th century could have imagined. The most highly prized examples are those that have been preserved in mint condition or have been identified with particular characteristics, such as a strong strike, full details, or distinct features in the design that make them stand out from the more common varieties. And now, after more than a century of changing hands, the value of a 1878 silver dollar, especially one in pristine condition, has surged to incredible heights. The current value of an 1878 silver dollar can be shocking to many, but it is a true testament to how the value of rare coins has evolved over time. In fact, an example of the 1878 silver dollar in exceptional condition has been known to sell for as much as $315,000 at auction. Yes, you read that correctly. This humble silver dollar, minted more than 140 years ago, can now fetch an astonishing sum, making it one of the most valuable coins from the 19th century. What drives such value? Beyond the rarity of certain mint marks, the condition of the coin, and its historical significance, there is also the emotional value that collectors place on owning a piece of American history. A single coin can serve as a window into the past, a tangible link to a time when the nation was forging its identity. For collectors, owning an 1878 silver dollar is more than just an investment. It is a deep appreciation for the artistry and symbolism that went into the creation of the coin and its role in the story of the United States. In the world of numismatics, the 1878 silver dollar stands out as a true gem, a coin that tells the story of a nation's ambition, its struggles, and its eventual triumphs. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to learn about the fascinating world of rare coins, the 1878 silver dollar offers a glimpse into the past, and if you're lucky enough to own one in excellent condition, a significant return on investment. This is not just a coin, it is a symbol of the enduring power of American history, craftsmanship, and the pursuit of value that transcends time. So, as you consider diving into the world of rare coins, remember that some pieces hold more than just monetary worth. They carry with them stories, struggles, and triumphs that echo through the ages. And the 1878 silver dollar is a perfect example of how the past can continue to shine brightly in the present, with its value soaring to heights that are as remarkable as the history that surrounds it. The allure of the 1878 silver dollar is undeniable, and its journey, from humble beginnings to a centerpiece of numismatic collections, is a story that continues to captivate enthusiasts and collectors around the world. For those fortunate enough to own one, it serves as a tangible connection to the past, a testament to the enduring value of American history and craftsmanship, and a reminder that sometimes, treasures hidden in plain sight can be worth more than we ever imagined. Top 2. The year 1880 was a pivotal moment in American history, a year in which the country was still recovering from the effects of the Civil War, while also gearing up for the industrialization that would define the coming century. The nation had turned a corner, and by 1880, it was well on its way to becoming a global economic power. Yet amid this growth and transformation, something significant was happening that many people of the time might have overlooked: the production of the 1880 United States silver dollar. In the world of numismatics, few coins have the same aura as the 1880 silver dollar. This coin represents more than just a financial instrument of its time. It tells a story about a nation struggling to find its way through economic challenges, exploring the relationship between silver and gold, and trying to strike a balance between inflationary and deflationary forces. And while it may seem like just another coin at first glance, the $1,880 is far more than that. It's a key chapter in the tale of American monetary policy and coinage. Let's step back in time and set the stage for the birth of this remarkable coin. The 1880 silver dollar was struck during the second year of what would come to be known as the Morgan dollar series, a name given to this series of coins because of the brilliant work of their designer, George T. Morgan. Morgan, a talented British engraver, was chosen in 1876 to create a new design for the U.S. silver dollar, a coin that had long been associated with the ideals of liberty, freedom, and American strength. By the time 1880 rolled around, Morgan's design had already become iconic, with liberty depicted as a youthful, confident figure, symbolizing the American spirit of the time. The 1880 silver dollar, like its predecessors, was struck as part of the larger coinage program that aimed to put more silver coins into circulation. Following the passage of the Bland-Ellison Act of 1878, which required the U.S. government to purchase large quantities of silver and mint it into coins, the country found itself awash in silver dollars. The 1880 silver dollar, with its clean design and striking features, was meant to be a symbol of the nation's commitment to its silver currency system, and at the time, it was a widely circulated coin. However, little did the average American know, the 1880 silver dollar would one day become one of the most sought-after coins in history. The design of the 1880 silver dollar is quintessentially American. On the obverse, we see Liberty, her face framed by flowing hair, crowned with a tiara bearing the word Liberty. The coins, struck in high relief, give a sense of dimension and depth to her features, making her look almost lifelike. The idea was to present liberty not as a static, idealized figure but as a living, breathing symbol of the country. Around her head are 13 stars, representing the original colonies, as well as the date. 1880. The word E pluribus unum appears beneath Liberty's portrait, signifying the unity of the American people and their collective strength. On the reverse side of the 1880 silver dollar is a powerful depiction of the American eagle. The eagle is perched proudly, wings spread wide, clutching an olive branch in one talon and a bundle of arrows in the other. This powerful imagery represents the dual nature of the American spirit, peaceful but strong when necessary. The eagle's position is dignified, its gaze steadfast, as if keeping watch over the nation. Surrounding the eagle are the words, United States of America, and above it, the phrase, In God We Trust, a motto that would soon be used on many U.S. coins. The reverse design captures the pride, strength, and idealism of the United States during this period of transformation. Striking the 1880 silver dollar was no simple task. As with many coins of the time, the minting process was labor-intensive and relied on both human skill and the technology of the era. The coin was struck using a process known as engraving, which required a high level of craftsmanship to create the dies that would imprint the designs onto the silver blanks. Coins were made from a mixture of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them durability as well as a distinctive sheen that would make them stand out in everyday transactions. The 1880 silver dollar was minted at several U.S. mints, including the main mint in Philadelphia, as well as the branch mints in New Orleans, San Francisco, and Carson City. However, the production numbers varied between these mints, and some locations produced higher quality examples than others. This regional variation, combined with the sheer volume of coins minted during this time, would later play a crucial role in shaping the value and desirability of the 1880 silver dollar among collectors. The 1880 silver dollar was widely circulated in its time. It was used in everyday transactions, and many of them eventually became worn down, tarnished, and lost over the decades. But for those who were paying attention, the coin's design and production details would soon give rise to a fascination that would only grow over time. Collectors began to notice the differences between the coins struck at various mints, and some of the variations would become extremely rare, increasing the interest in these coins as both historical artifacts and valuable collectibles. The real intrigue surrounding the 1880 silver dollar lies in its relative rarity today. Although large numbers of the coin were initially minted, many of them were quickly spent and went into circulation. Over time, the coin was replaced by newer, more modern forms of currency. But a small percentage of the coins survived the years, tucked away in safes, coin collections, and vaults. The surviving specimens, especially those in good or excellent condition, have become highly prized by collectors. Among the most valuable of these are coins that were struck in Carson City, a mint that is renowned for producing some of the rarest and most coveted coins in American numismatic history. The demand for the 1880 silver dollar has steadily risen as the years have gone by, and its appeal among collectors has only grown stronger. Today, this coin is recognized as one of the great masterpieces of American coinage, and it occupies a special place in the hearts of those who are passionate about numismatics. Collectors are drawn to the coin not only for its aesthetic beauty, but also for the historical significance it carries. The 1880 silver dollar serves as a tangible reminder of a time when the United States was on the verge of a new era, an era of economic expansion, technological innovation, and global influence. But what is the true value of the 1880 silver dollar today? How much can one expect to pay for a coin that has transcended its original purpose and become a symbol of American history? The answer, as with most rare coins, depends largely on its condition, mint mark, and rarity. A standard example of the 1880 silver dollar in good condition might be valued at a few $100s. But when you start to look at coins in exceptional condition, the price can skyrocket. Of particular interest to collectors are those 1880 silver dollars that were minted at the Carson City Mint, where production was lower, and quality control was sometimes less consistent. These coins are often considered the holy grail for numismatists, as they are the rarest and most difficult to find in mint condition. The finest examples of the 1880 Carson City silver dollar, graded MS-65 or higher, have fetched astronomical prices at auction in recent years. One such coin, in pristine condition, recently sold for an astonishing $280,000. Yes, $280,000 for a single silver dollar minted over a century ago. This incredible value is driven by several factors: rarity, demand, and the coin's association with one of the most iconic designs in American history. Collectors are not just buying a piece of currency. They are purchasing a piece of the American story. The 1880 silver dollar is a link to a time when the country was reshaping itself, and its history has only grown more valuable as time has passed. For those fortunate enough to own one of these coins, it's not just about the monetary value, it's about holding a piece of history that represents the triumphs, struggles, and hopes of an entire nation. As you look at the 1880 silver dollar, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, take a moment to reflect on the journey that this coin has made. From its creation in 1880, when it was just another piece of currency, to its present status as a rare and highly coveted artifact of American history, the 1880 silver dollar is a testament to the enduring power of coinage to capture the essence of a nation. And as we've seen, it's not just a coin, it's a treasure, one whose value continues to rise, capturing the imagination of collectors and investors alike. Top 3. The year is 1776. The United States of America, a fledgling nation, is on the cusp of its independence from Great Britain. The American colonies have just declared their intent to break free from British rule, and the world is watching to see whether this bold experiment in democracy will succeed or fall into chaos. It's a time of revolution, risk, and hope, an era where every action, every decision, seems to carry the weight of history. But amidst all the turbulence, One thing is certain: the United States needed a unified, trusted currency. This would be the foundation for its economic future, and though the United States had not yet minted a coin of its own, the events that unfolded over the next 200 years would set the stage for one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin. The story of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin is one of national pride, historical significance, and a tribute to the nation's resilience and growth. While the coin was minted in 1975 and 1976, its connection to the year 1776, when the United States declared its independence, gives it a special place in the hearts of Americans. It was created to celebrate the country's 200th anniversary, or bicentennial, and in doing so, it reflects the nation's progress from revolution to world power, from the early days of the United States to its status as a modern, industrialized nation. To truly understand the significance of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin, we must first understand the historical context that led to its creation. By the mid-20th century, America had already undergone 2 world wars, survived the Great Depression, and emerged as a global leader. However, by the early 1970s, the country was facing new challenges, both domestically and internationally. The 1970s were marked by economic instability, including high inflation and unemployment, along with increasing political and social tensions. Yet, despite these challenges, there was a sense of renewal and reflection as the country prepared to celebrate its 200th anniversary. This period was a time to look back at the nation's origins, at the sacrifices and struggles that had shaped its path, and to recognize the triumphs that had made it one of the most powerful nations in the world. The decision to mint a special coin for the bicentennial was a symbolic gesture to honor America's founding while also celebrating its future. In 1973, the U.S. Treasury Department, led by President Richard Nixon, approved the idea of creating a series of coins to mark the 200th anniversary of the nation's independence. The most significant of these coins was the bicentennial $1 coin, which would not only commemorate the nation's birth but also become a lasting symbol of American unity and pride. The design of the bicentennial dollar was the result of a nationwide competition that invited American citizens to submit their ideas. The final design was chosen by the U.S. Mint in 1974 and became a symbol of the country's revolutionary spirit, a nod to its early days while embracing the progress made over 2 centuries. The design was revolutionary in itself, as it broke with tradition, offering something bold and fresh. On the obverse, the coin features a depiction of the Liberty Bell, one of the most iconic symbols of American independence. The Liberty Bell, which rang out in 1776 to announce the signing of the Declaration of Independence, is shown cracked, symbolizing the country's tumultuous journey. The crack itself is a subtle reminder that the road to freedom was not always smooth, but the bell's ring is a call to the nation's enduring spirit. Surrounding the Liberty Bell are the inscriptions, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." The date 1776 appears above the bell, along with the minting years of 1976, marking the bicentennial milestone. On the reverse, the coin's design is equally compelling, featuring a powerful image of the eagle. This eagle, facing forward with wings spread wide, symbolizes America's strength and resilience. The eagle clutches an olive branch in one talon and a bundle of arrows in the other, signifying the balance between peace and the readiness to defend the nation. Above the eagle, the inscriptions read, "United States of America," and at the bottom, "E pluribus unum," underscores the country's unity. The year 1776 is placed in a banner beneath the eagle, reaffirming the connection between the coin and America's birth. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin was minted in both silver and copper-clad versions, offering a variety of options for collectors and the general public. The silver versions of the coin were composed of 40% silver, making them particularly attractive to those interested in the precious metal. This was an important detail for many collectors, as the silver content gave the coin intrinsic value beyond just its design and historical significance. The copper-clad versions, which were more widely circulated, had a more affordable price point and were used in everyday transactions. The coins were issued by the U.S. Mint in 1975 and 1976, with production beginning in late 1975. The government produced a significant number of bicentennial $1 coins to ensure that they would be available for public purchase and used during the bicentennial celebrations. The coins were widely distributed, and millions of them were circulated across the country. They were also sold in special commemorative packaging, making them a popular choice for collectors. At the time, there was a sense of excitement surrounding the coins, as people eagerly awaited the official celebrations of America's 200th anniversary. The bicentennial $1 coin became a tangible piece of history, one that could be held and admired by those who wanted to participate in the celebrations in a more personal way. The coin was also an important symbol of national pride. As America grappled with the challenges of the 1970s, the bicentennial coin offered a moment of reflection and unity. It reminded citizens of the nation's roots in revolution and independence and provided a reason to celebrate the progress and achievements made over the previous 2 centuries. The coin became a fixture in American homes, a keepsake for families and individuals who wanted to commemorate the occasion in a meaningful way. Despite the widespread popularity of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin at the time of its release, its collector appeal has only grown over the years. As with all commemorative coins, the value of the bicentennial $1 coin was initially determined by its metal content, but over time, other factors, such as rarity, condition, and demand, began to play a larger role in determining its market value. Today, the coin is a highly sought-after item in the numismatic world, with certain editions commanding impressive prices at auction. While most bicentennial $1 coins in circulation are still relatively affordable, certain varieties of the coin have proven to be exceptionally valuable. Coins that are in pristine condition, especially those that have been graded as MS67 or higher, are among the most prized. The coin's silver versions, which contain 40% silver, have a higher intrinsic value due to their silver content. However, it's the coins with unique characteristics, such as those with specific mint marks, low mintage numbers, or those that were preserved in perfect condition, that are most in demand. For example, coins from certain mints, such as the Philadelphia Mint, which produced the majority of the bicentennial $1 coins, are more common and generally more affordable. However, coins from the Denver Mint and San Francisco Mint, where fewer coins were produced, are rarer and can fetch significantly higher prices. The proof versions of the coin, which were specially struck for collectors and not intended for circulation, are particularly valuable. These coins have a mirrored finish and are often considered the crown jewels of the bicentennial series. The most impressive examples of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin can now sell for tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, a well-preserved, high-quality proof coin has been known to reach prices as high as $70,000 at auction. This price reflects not only the coin's value as a piece of history but also its place in the hearts of collectors and investors who see it as a symbol of America's enduring legacy. For those who are new to coin collecting, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin offers a perfect entry point into the world of numismatics. It is a coin that tells the story of a nation's birth and its continued growth, and owning one provides a tangible link to that history. The coin's significance extends beyond its monetary value. It is a piece of America, an artifact that reflects the spirit of a nation at a moment in time, and its enduring legacy continues to captivate collectors to this day. As you look at the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1 coin, remember that it is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of American pride, perseverance, and unity. It commemorates the journey of a nation that has faced countless challenges and yet continues to thrive. Whether you are holding it in your hand as a collector or admiring it from afar, this coin is a reminder of the American story, one that continues to unfold, generation after generation.